What's up, Broncos country? Have you felt the ground shake at Empower Field at Mile High? Because the Denver Broncos' training camp is an absolute epic battle, and the fight for the running back spot is hotter than a third down touchdown in overtime. On one side, we've got rookie R.J. Harvey, a force of nature leaving opposing defenses in the dust. On the other, J.K. Dobbins, the veteran with fire in his eyes, ready to prove he's still one of the league's greats. Who's going to claim the RB1 spot? Will the rookie explode as a playmaker, or will the vet restore order? Hold on to your excitement, family, because today we're diving headfirst into this battle that's got the fan base holding its breath. So, Broncos country, who do you think takes this one? Let's find out together. Broncos country, the 2025 training camp is showing that the Denver Broncos are coming in hot. The spotlight is shining bright on the insane battle for the running back position. R.J. Harvey and J.K. Dobbins are locked in a duel that feels straight out of a movie, with plays that get the crowd roaring and leave the coaching staff with a tough decision. Who's going to lead our backfield this season? This competition isn't just about carrying the ball in Week 1. It's about who'll be the heartbeat of the Broncos offense, the player who makes the difference when the game's on the line. Let's break down this battle like a defense studying the opponent's playbook, with all the details the Denver Broncos family deserves to know. Let's start with the rookie stealing the show, R.J. Harvey. This guy came to the Broncos as a second-round pick in the 2025 draft, and let's be real, family. A lot of us saw his name and thought, who's this? But my God, is he answering on the field? Since OTAs in May, Harvey's been proving he's not just another rookie. He's got an explosiveness that makes defenders look like statues, with quick cuts, jaw-dropping acceleration, and a knack for breaking tackles that reminds you of the league's top running backs. On the first day of padded practices, he pulled off a run that went viral among the fans in attendance. He took a handoff, found a hole in the offensive line, hit a spin move that left a linebacker on the ground, and bolted for 20 yards like it was a speed drill. The crowd at camp went wild, and even head coach Sean Payton couldn't hide his grin. But it's not just in the run game that Harvey's shining. He's showing a versatility that's music to any Broncos fan's ears. The guy's catching passes out of the backfield like a wide receiver, with sure hands and an ability to turn a checkdown into a 15-yard gain. And there's more. He's putting in the work to learn the pass protection scheme, something Payton demands from any RB who wants to start. Sure, he still makes some rookie mistakes, sometimes misreading a blitz or hesitating on a block, but his learning curve is impressive. One assistant coach was overheard saying Harvey studies the playbook like it's a final exam in college. That's the kind of dedication that makes us, Broncos country, dream of a bright future for our offense. And there's one thing you can't ignore: the energy Harvey brings to the team. He's the guy who steps into the huddle with a smile, but turns into a raging bull when the ball's in his hands. That mix of raw talent and passion for the game is winning over not just the coaching staff, but also the veterans on the roster. One of the offensive linemen even joked that it's tough to block for a guy that fast because he's already past you before you know it. Tell me, family, are you already picturing Harvey breaking out in the regular season, leaving entire defenses in his wake? Now, on the other side of this battle, we've got J.K. Dobbins, the veteran, with a resume that demands respect. Dobbins has been an RB1 for other teams, faced the NFL's toughest defenses, and knows what it's like to carry an offense in big games. He's the guy who steps onto the field with a chip on his shoulder, ready to show the world he's still one of the best running backs in the league, and Broncos country, he's delivering that and more in camp. In the scrimmages, Dobbins is showing why his name carries weight. His runs are consistent, with a vision for holes that only comes with years of experience. He's not the type of RB who'll give you a 60-yard highlight every play, but he's the guy who'll get you 4 or 5 yards on a short third down, keeping the drive alive. And maybe most importantly for Payton's system, Dobbins is a beast in pass protection. He reads blitzes like few others, blocks with authority, and doesn't leave the quarterback hanging. That's gold in an offense like ours, where Bo Nix, in his second year, is still establishing himself as the team's leader. One moment that stood out in camp was when Dobbins went head-to-head in a drill against one of our most aggressive linebackers. The guy came in hot on a simulated blitz, and Dobbins not only held the block but pushed the defender back. The crowd at practice went nuts, and Peyton gave that nod of approval every fan loves to see. After that, a reporter asked the coach about Dobbins' performance, and he just said, "The guy is focused and ready to compete." Translation, family, Dobbins is flying and isn't giving up the RB1 spot without a fight. But it's not all perfect. The big question with Dobbins is his health. He's had injury issues in the past, and fans are keeping a close eye to see if he can handle the grind of a full season. So far, he looks 100%, but training camp is just the start. The question is, can he keep up this pace? And more importantly, can he convince Peyton he's the right guy for RB1, even with a talented rookie like Harvey breathing down his neck? This battle between Harvey and Dobbins isn't just about snaps. It's a competition that's raising the level of the entire offense. Training camp is a show of intensity, with each RB giving it their all to impress. And it's not just those two in the mix. Jaleel McLaughlin, another name running on the outside, is also showing up, especially in passing plays. But for now, the spotlight is on Harvey and Dobbins, and their different styles are what make this so intriguing. Harvey is the guy for explosive plays. He's the kind of running back who can turn a 5-yard run into a 70-yard touchdown with one well-timed cut. He brings that anything-can-happen energy that gets fans out of their seats. Dobbins, on the other hand, is the guy for consistency. He'll give you those hard-fought yards game after game and protect the quarterback like he's an extra lineman. It's like choosing between a bombastic pass to the end zone or a patient run that grinds down the defense. Who would you pick, Broncos country? Drop it in the comments. And why does this matter so much? Because Sean Payton's offensive system relies on a running back who's a complete weapon. Payton loves a balanced attack where the run game opens up the passing game and keeps defenses guessing. Remember how he used RBs back in New Orleans? They were central pieces, able to run, catch, and block. Here in Denver, with Bo Nix still growing into our QB of the future, a reliable RB is key to taking pressure off him and unlocking the playbook. Whether it's Harvey with his breathtaking runs or Dobbins with his clutch experience, the RB1 will be the engine of our offense in 2025. Plus, this competition is creating a no-slacking mentality in the team. Practices are intense, with every player fighting to prove themselves. That's great news for the Denver Broncos family because it means whoever comes out as the starter will have earned it the hard way. And Peyton's loving it. He's made it clear he doesn't have a favorite. The best guy plays, period. That's the kind of mindset that makes us believe the Broncos are coming back strong. But like any good battle, there are challenges. For Harvey, the biggest hurdle is the NFL learning curve. He's got talent to spare, but pass protection is still a weak spot. In Peyton's system, where an RB needs to be a complete player, any mistake in protection can be costly. He's improving, but he still needs to prove he can be trusted in high-pressure situations, like a long third down with the game on the line. For Dobbins, the shadow of his injury history looms large. He's healthy now, but fans know the NFL is a brutal league, and an RB's body takes a beating week after week. He needs to show he can handle the grind of a full season, especially in an offense that'll likely lean heavily on the run game. And of course, he's up against a rookie with nothing to lose and the energy to take on the world. The big question is, who's going to mesh better with Peyton's system? Who's going to convince the coaching staff they deserve to be the guy in Week 1? And most importantly, who's going to make Empower Field erupt when they hit the field? This battle feels like it's going to set the tone for our offense in 2025, and I know you, Broncos country, are as pumped as I am to see how it plays out. So, family, what do you think of this battle? Are you rooting for Harvey, who's coming in hot and ready to make noise, or Dobbins, who knows the ropes and is hungry to get back to the top? Drop it in the comments and let's debate who's going to be our Broncos RB1. Hey, Broncos country, if you bleed orange and blue, this is your spot. Subscribe to the channel now, hit that bell, and don't miss a single detail of the season that's shaping up to be epic. Let's show the world that the Denver Broncos family is more united and stronger than ever. We're ready for the 2025 season. Look, Broncos country, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This competition's got me biting my nails. Harvey's got that rookie spark, that energy that makes you dream of plays that'll go viral and bring Empower Field down. But Dobbins is the guy who's been in the trenches, faced the NFL's toughest defenses, and knows how to carry a team in clutch moments. My head's saying Dobbins takes the edge early on because of his experience and consistency, but my heart's rooting for Harvey to surprise everyone and become the new face of our backfield. What about you, family? Who's got the lead in this fight? I'm dying to read your takes in the comments. So, Broncos country, who do you think will come out as the Denver Broncos' RB1 in 2025? Rookie R.J. Harvey, who's coming in hot and ready to make waves, or veteran J.K. Dobbins, who's got fire in his eyes to prove he's still one of the best? Drop your take in the comments because we want to know what the Denver Broncos family is thinking. Don't forget to smash that like button, share the video with your fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel to catch every moment of this season that's promising big things. Until the next video, and go Broncos!